told his Democrat donors to mark his words, it will happen, that there were at least 4 or 5 scenarios that would place our country at risk in an Obama administration. I guess we got to say, well, thanks for the warning, Joe. Though he didn't specify what those 4 or 5 scenarios will be, but for clues, just have to go to the Obama foreign policy agenda to find out what maybe this would be. And then after the Russian army invaded the nation of Georgia...
Their intentions aren't clear, but this is an absolute violation of the ceasefire agreed with Georgia. Columns of tanks and trucks loaded with soldiers control all access in and out of the city. Some cars with fleeing civilians on board were allowed to pass. The Russian commander wouldn't say what would happen next, but he told me they intend to teach the Georgian president a lesson.
Senator Obama's reaction was one of indecision and moral equivalence, the kind of response that would only encourage Russia's Putin to invade Ukraine next.
A defiant President Viktor Yanukovych made his first public appearance in nearly a week while under Russian protection today, insisting that he's still in charge and not backing down.
Nobody has overturned me. I was compelled to leave Ukraine due to a direct threat of my life and my nearest and dearest.
So that was his explanation for why he left. What he could not explain was how he plans to take back control of a country where an interim government is already in place and elections are set to pick a new leader. Not to mention the fact that his supposed benefactor, Russian President Vladimir Putin, has remained relatively quiet as his neighbor to the west unravels. Putin did put in a phone call to European leaders today, stressing the need for peace in the region, but at the same time, troops identified as Russian military forces were spotted closing in on an airport in the southern Ukraine region of Crimea that has an ethnic Russian majority, that area. It's a move that Ukraine's interior minister referred to as an armed invasion.
That's crisis scenario number 4.